we're back. Oh, shikes.
Shikes? She's upset that people are talking about her being a prostitute.
Yeah,
sorry, not a prostitute.
not a prostitute. Whoa!
She just gets paid to have sex on camera. You wanna?
She's upset that that's all people are talking about. Which is
well, I'm not talking about her acting skills, that's for sure.
She was one of the most disliked people on the entire series.
Borderline almost ruined that character.
It felt like it was the actress. You know what I mean? Like, it didn't feel like... Because I didn't read the books, but it didn't feel like that's something... That character... That didn't feel like...
There was zero chemistry between those two.
There was zero chemistry between them, and it didn't
when
feel
there
like...
needs to be a ton of chemistry between them.
And it didn't feel like that was her story. You know what I mean? Like, it felt like that was the actress annoyed.
Literally playing a part?
Yeah. Like, the actress was annoyed with her role, and she was doing all this, and then they wrote her off. Did he kill her like that in the books?
It was so much better in the book. Yes, he did kill her, but it was far more dramatic.
So much more passion.
Yes.
That would have been nice. That's unfortunate. Spoiler alert to anybody who hasn't watched Game of Thrones.
Well, I am a person who I'm very sensitive to spoilers, but I have no sympathy for people that are behind the Game of Thrones. It's like the #1 fucking water cooler talk show in existence. Like,
yeah.
I'm sorry.
And if you're that far behind that it's like 3 seasons ago, then you're not going to watch it.
That one's on you. But yeah, in the books, it's so much better because there's a long backstory of Tyrion.
Whoa!
Hi.
Whoa!
Random dudes
What is going on here?
There was a long backstory of Tyrion being, when he was younger, he had a girl that he fell madly in love with, and who was in love with him as well.
Oh, they told that story in the show. But then they tricked him and made him think it was a hooker.
Yeah, but barely. And then what the show didn't touch on is that...
Barely what? Barely tricked him?
No, they barely touched on the story.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah.
Didn't
Jamie tell him when he rescued him? He was just like, oh, by the way, that girl actually loved you. And he's like, why would you tell me that?
In the books, that's how it plays out, yes.
That's what he did in the show. When he rescued him.
I don't think he did.
He did. He said, by the way, that girl, she actually loved you. And then Tyrion's like, why the fuck would you tell me that? You're an asshole. I hate you.
I don't remember. I remember being disappointed that they didn't talk about that in the show.
You should rewatch that episode. Am I going to fight somebody on this thing? I'm going to be pissed if it's another fucking battle. I mean, I'm already pissed that I have to take 2 elevators to get to heat, which doesn't make sense because I'm going to go through the cold. But I guess it gets hot when you hold it. And then I put it away.
Yeah, I think you have to do it fast because it'll eventually run out.
Yeah, this is fast. This right here is... Oh, good. Let's have a conversation.
Snake, it's about Naomi.
No, I don't care.
You should talk to the colonel.
He's looking into it.
Turn your monitor off. Okay, it's off. No one else.
I'm totally not Liquid Snake.
Sorry. I didn't want the colonel to hear. Okay, so what's up? I've got a good friend in the Pentagon. Yeah? He's the one who told me about it. It looks like the DIA recently developed a new type of assassination weapon.
Assassination weapon? It's called a...
It's
called a gun.
You and Snake just said it at the same time.
No.
Assassination weapon.
Fox dye. Liquid and the others were talking about it. Yeah. It's some kind of virus.
I don't know why I always assumed it was DYE
I
dye.
don't know all the details.
That's what he
Not
said?
a little
What are you
fox.
trying to
It's
say?
fox dye.
It's
DIE.
Oh, yeah.
What is?
Because they're being very literal.
Didn't the arms
You
tank
die.
president
Yeah.
and the DARPA chief, I
Pretty
mean,
fucking lame.
decoy octopus, die
You mean
of
it's
something
amazing.
that
You mean this is
looks like a
one of the
heart
best
attack?
games ever.
Yes, precisely.
Well,
It's funny because every time I ever say that this game is my favorite game of all time,
heart attack.
whenever I say it to a gamer, like you or Longino or anybody, I always get that look of like thinking about it first, and for the longest time I never understood the pause and contemplation. Like I would be like, oh yeah, my number one favorite game of all time is Metal Gear Solid, and I'm like, that's illogical. That's an epic game. Everybody should understand why that would be someone's favorite. But literally every time I say it, someone's just like, yeah, I could see that. And I'm like, what do you mean you could see that? And now I'm playing it, I'm like, oh yeah, I could, okay. Now it all makes sense. This game's fucking ridiculous.
Sure? Afraid so. She's being interrogated now. What kind of interrogation? Well, I'd like to avoid
We should totally rip off Longino and Nelson's
find out anything.
podcast and do a hold up video game.
Hold Up Games.
Hold up games podcast.
That'd be kind of fun.
I don't know how many games we could do though. I guess if you could do at least 12, that's a year's worth. Right?
Yeah, right?
All I can do is leave it up to the Colonel.
And we could retroactively do this. I wonder if Metal Gear Solid holds up. Let's go play real quick.
Pay no attention to all this other stuff. Wink, wink, wink.
Oh, what the hell was that?
Oh,
Oh, right, that's the gun. What did he tell me? I wasn't even paying attention.
Hey, you got me.
I got you, babe.
Da 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 da.
I'm so excited to go up another fucking elevator. Can I fast travel?
Yeah, right? There's got to be a better way.
You know what I keep wanting to rewatch? The Ninja Turtles trilogy.
Yeah, do that and then stop at 1.
No, I like when they go back in time. That's cool.
You mean sarcastic, right?
I'm remembering liking that they go back in time.
Okay, that's literally the worst. Like, I will accept you liking 2 as because I was young and whatever, but you and I are almost the exact same age, and I was too old for the 3rd one. There's no way. You have no excuse to think the 3rd one was good.
I thought I remember.
Ever. No.
Because it was like silly,
awful.
and there was the girl, and they were samurai,
Yeah,
and
you
they like
clearly don't
almost
remember it well enough.
they almost didn't make it back, right? Wasn't that a
Sure,
thing?
yeah, I'm sure there was conflict and resolution and all this fun stuff, but
All right, here I am. Here I am.
that was a Russian.
Yeah.
Yeah, the second one is ridiculous. I mean,
Ah, are you fucking kidding me?
yeah, you're right there.
Am I?
Yeah, you just walked through a door.
Am I?
With Vanilla Ice and all that shit.
That was the first one.
That's the second one.
That's the first one.
That is the second one. Secret of the Ooze.
Oh.
Super Shredder.
What's the first one about?
It's about the Ninja Turtles and the Foot Clan. No, it is like it's just.
How do I get that without risking my life?
You just do it, man up. Yeah, it's just the Foot Clan is causing havoc. April O'Neil is reporting on it. It's
Oh,
more about
right.
kind of like the,
And then there is the Shredder. Don't they fight the Shredder and they kill
yeah,
him?
Yeah.
And then he comes back with the ooze. No,
Like
they don't.
Splinter knocks him off a building into a dump truck, the back of the dump truck.
Oh,
and
right.
Casey
And so
Jones
he's like
closes it.
recovering.
Yeah, because a lot of the story of
Go,
the first
Ninja,
one is
go,
like
Ninja,
Raphael
go.
running away. and being on his own,
Right.
being
That was the
all-
first one.
Yes.
Yeah. And he gets kidnapped by the Foot Clan.
Well, no,
On the
he's
roof.
taking the kid under his wing to like.
But he gets kidnapped on the roof. Remember?
Uh,
Or no, he's the only one. They get kidnapped. Because I remember him on the roof and he's like, blah, blah, blah. And then they come and they fight him and he's fighting all of them.
You could be right. But yeah, that's like a lot of the conflict.
And is the first one also the one where the pizza kid goes and does the ninja training
Yes.
and
Raphael
Michelangelo?
does it. No, Raphael.
Was it
does
Raphael? And he
'Cause
does like
that's when Raph's off on his own, dude.
Yeah.
Yes.
Red.
When the Surf Ninja Kid.
Surf Ninjas was one of my favorite movies. Nuys.
That's the one with the
Game Gear.
that can tell the future.
And it was a straight up just game on Game Gear. I fucking love that
Yeah,
movie.
you gotta book it here, so let's take it serious.
We've been taking it serious, Nick.
Yeah, clearly.
The viewers have been loving
As
our
we
commentary
recall-
about old.
As we recall the Ninja Turtles movies.
Yeah.
And then the second one is, it says right in the title, it's The Secret of the Ooze.
Right. The secret is that it's.
That it's
ooze.
ooze. Surprise. And did you see them? I forget, you saw the Michael Bay ones?
I saw the first one. Is the second one out?
Yes.
No. I don't want to see the second one. I saw the first one.
I heard the second one was oddly better than the first one.
I'm not surprised, and I'm tempted to watch it. Mostly, I like Stephen Amell, and
Who's Stephen Amell?
he plays Arrow, and he's playing Casey Jones in the movie.
Yes.
But Megan Fox is just awful. Yeah. Like I can't stand her. She was awful in that movie, and the story is really bad. Like the whole story is that her dad was like testing this stuff, and then the lab exploded, and she saved the turtles and put them in the sewer. Like she's responsible for them becoming the
catalyst.
Yeah, it's really bad.
She also trained them how to do martial
Yeah,
arts.
it's pretty good. I think she also does a little bit of martial arts, which is stupid.
Of course she does. With their weird toe thumbs.
Yeah, and her unattractive face.
Sure. Thank you. Seem to be wasting a lot of time.
Can you hear me?
I love how we've all been talking about Naomi, and now she's just like,
Yeah.
Campbell and the others are busy
You've
right
been
now.
talking about me?
I'm on a different
No.
codec.
No, not at all.
Is what the colonel says true?
Yes. But not everything I said was a lie.
Yes, I'm a
Who are you?
traitor.
I don't know myself. I don't
Oh,
know what
music
really
came
what
on.
My parents looked like.
how much time do we have left in this
I bought all my
episode?
identification. But my
Enough.
reason for getting
Well,
into
no,
genetics
not
was
enough,
true.
but
Because you want to know.
I remember the big FU from Hideo
To know
on
where I
4,
came from,
where it would,
my age,
I'm not even
my
exaggerating, a
personality.
scene would go on for half an hour, and then
I was found in
it would
Rhodesia
end,
sometime in the
and you'd be like,
80s.
okay, gameplay. You would literally walk 10 feet, and there's another 10-minute scene. And you're like, what in the fuck? It was him just saying, I'll do cutscenes however the fuck long I want to. And then in the new one, he's like, alright, you can just listen to them as you ride your horse.
Naomi, you're too worried about the past.
and yet I never
Enough
did.
to understand who you are now.
I listen to everything.
I listened to everything, but I downloaded the app and like listened to it at work.
Oh, right, yeah, that's smarter.
I was alone for so long.
Yeah, because my
Until I met
playtime
my
was
big
so
brother.
restricted that I
To
didn't.
him.
You were like,
I
I
didn't
just
want to
gotta do
waste
the
it.
missions.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I just wanted to move on.
I did it like the way I listen to audiobooks. I'm like, listen to it, and then once I got to my mission, I paused it, and I would do my mission, and then listen to it again.
Near the Zambezi River. I was half dead from starvation. and he shared
Shit,
his
should I
rations
skip
with
this? I don't
This
know.
is very, very emotional.
Yeah,
Frank
Frank Yeager.
me. The man
creator of
you destroyed
Jägermeister.
was my brother and my only family.
He kept feeding me this rancid licorice booze
Until I joined the government.
Together, Frank and I.
turns out Jaeger was invented as a mind wiping.
The only
Mind
connection
control
I have to my
technique.
past.
And he brought you back to
We're really bad at paying attention to this story. Not that it would make sense if we did in the first place.
Yeah, I love that we sit here and criticize it for.
I know, we're like, "Pfft,
Yeah.
this never made any sense.
He brought us
And we
to
don't
this
listen to
land
it.
of freedom, this America.
Is America.
Then he and my brother went back to Africa to continue the war.
Frank Yeager is
It happened.
Gray Fox.
You killed
Is that
me,
right?
but
Oh
I
yeah, her
sent
dad's the
my
ninja.
brother home a
Not her
cripple.
dad.
That's what she
I
said.
got revenge.
Oh, the guy who raised her. Oh, right. She's connected to Gray Fox.
The day that I would.
So, were your prayers answered?
Something like that. I can't remember.
Yes.
I remember I see Gray Fox again. Does he come help me?
To kill me? Is that all you care
Yeah, I
about?
believe so.
He comes to help me
does, like,
with the Metal Gear.
Yeah, I think. Yeah, yes.
2 years.
You're right.
You were
Is that the
all
first time I see him
thought
now,
after
or-
2
I think
long
it's the last time
years.
you see him.
Like some kind of twisted obsession.
No, I mean,
You still hate me.
for some reason I have this image in my head that I see him in front of an elevator.
Not exactly. I was partly probably
I
wrong
could be
about you.
completely wrong or thinking
What
of
about
one or the
liquidating
other.
others?
Probably thinking
Many
of Psycho Mantis.
I'll have my revenge.
This is where I fight Psycho Man.
You didn't kill that doctor too, did you? The one that used Gray's
She's like,
box for his
Snake,
genomics
I need you to
experiments.
understand. I killed a lot of people. Just stop asking.
Yeah. I don't know who I've killed anymore.
You're gonna be happier if you
Yeah.
don't ask who I killed.
Hide out.
It's a shorter list if you ask who I didn't kill.
Are you still alive? Yes. Then that's
You're the
only
person I
one.
didn't kill.
I don't think so. I think he just came here to fight you. I wasn't sure before, but now I think I understand.
Okay.
A final battle with you. That's all he lives for. I'm sure of it.
Fox, no. Naomi, tell me something.
Wait, so
About
Yeah.
Foxdie.
Something new.
there's
Foxdie is a
space.
type of retrovirus that targets and kills only specific people.
Oh, specific people. Okay,
First,
here we
it
go.
infects the macrophages in the victim's body.
Okay,
Uh-huh.
macrophages.
Got it.
Like in Star Wars.
Smart and yes.
They're programmed to respond to
What was it
specific
in Star Wars?
genetic
I can't
patterns in the
remember.
cells.
Metachlorian.
Yes, there you go.
Metachlorian.
Right. They respond
They
when
responded by becoming active and using the macrophages.
Yep.
They became-
Okay. Some good,
All right, I'm really confused right now.
great techno jargon.
Type of
Pedophile?
cytokine.
Oh.
What?
epsilon is carried along the
See,
blood
this is
stream
bullshit.
attached to
Yeah,
the
just
TNF
techno
receptor.
Such as in the
bullshit.
heart cells.
And then they cause a heart attack?
Snake's dumbing it down for us.
Can undergo an extreme apoptosis. Then the victim dies.
Apoptosis? You mean the heart cells commit suicide? Naomi,
What?
You fucking monster.
Yeah.
thing to kill me too.
Just shoot me, Christ.
God, this sounds so much worse than executing me.
Yeah.
Naomi,
She's ashamed.
I don't blame you for wanting me dead, but I can't go yet. I still have a job to do.
Oh, brother.
Listen, Snake. I'm not the one who made the decision to use Fox.
Oh, it was Colonel Campbell.
You weren't.
No.
Who was it?
You were injected with Fox dye as a part of this operation. Just
Oh,
wanted to let you know that.
M-G.
No, that's
I
Boy.
don't think it was Colonel, though. I don't think he ends up being a bad guy.
the thing I
Oh
wanted to tell you was.
my god.
Hey, what are you doing?
Uh-oh.
Snake.
Naomi. Snake.
Don't mind
Naomi
me.
Campbell.
Allow Naomi to
Snake, I
make
can't
any more
remember her name.
unauthorized transmissions.
What?
Naomi's been removed. from
What? You
this
can't allow her? Yeah, that's
What happened to
unauthorized.
Naomi?
That's what that
What did
means.
she mean when she said that Fox dye was a part of
Oh
this
shit,
operation?
see?
Colonel, let me talk to
I
her.
think this is a red herring, though. I don't think
She's
he...
under arrest.
I really
Colonel,
don't remember it.
you double-crossed me.
Oh.
Snake, there's no time for that. Right now, your
Does-
job is to stop Metal Gear.
Is-
Okay,
no,
Snake?
Colonel Campbell's not a bad guy, but he's like a bad guy in the sense that he fucked you over.
In a sense that he's not a good guy.
Yeah.
Did you answer that call when that came in, or did it automatically do that?
I think I answered it. One of these I answered.
Probably could have done us a favor. Let that
Maybe
one
I'll
ring.
just skip those next time.
I feel like it's somehow doing a disservice if we just skip it, but at the same
But
time we
if-
don't pay attention to it. So,
Fuck it.
yeah, well, we kind of have pay attention to it. We caught
Yeah.
some of that.
If they say something, but see, she like went,
Just run.
and then the
Run,
peptide, the
yeah.
Pepto Bismol with
The
the
TNT tonight.
yeah,
and
the sex Ahab, Captain Neo.
just had a stroke. But we'll figure out what happens next time.
See you then.